is this Porsche's rumored wingless 911 GT3. Earlier this year, a reader sent us pictures of a Porsche 911 GT3 testing without a wing in California. We later heard that this is a 911 GT3 Touring Package, basically, a manual-only GT3 with the aero from a 911R. Over on the Rennteam forum, moderator Lars 997 spotted this car testing on the German Autobahn outside Porsche's home in Zuffenhausen, and noticed some interesting details on it. As Lars 997's picture above shows, this car has the wider body, center-lock wheels, and central exhaust of the GT3, but a deployable rear spoiler, instead of the GT3's fixed wing. All of that lines up with what we've heard about this car before, but Lars 997's additional observations complicate matters further. Interestingly, Lars 997 believes that based on the sound this car made when downshifting, it has a PDK gearbox too. We heard that the GT3 Touring Pack would be manual only, so this is a very interesting observation. Perhaps Porsche planned initially for the GT3 Touring Pack to be manual only, but changed its mind later. Lars 997 also noticed that unlike the GT3, this car has. Additionally, a commenter on Lars 997's photo posted on Instagram by @PTSRS claims to hold a deposit for this very car. The commenter says the receipt for their deposit lists this car as a 911 Sport Classic. Back in 2010, Porsche created the 911 Sport Classic as a send-off for the then-current 997 Generation 911. Just 250 units were built, each with lots of retro details to please Porsche dorks. That said, the fact that the Instagram commenter's receipt says 911 Sport Classic doesn't mean definitively that this is the car's final name. We'll learn that in. You might also be wondering if this is just a customer-modified 911, rather than a Porsche prototype. We're fairly convinced it's the latter, as its registration plate shows that it's been registered to Porsche's home city of Stuttgart, and the red lettering indicates that it's in transit in some capacity. In the past, we've seen automaker-owned German test and press cars with this red lettering on their registration plates. So, we don't know exactly what we're looking at here, but it's interesting for sure. And given the tendencies of Porsche's GT road car department, we know it won't simply be a GT3 without a rear wing.